Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
of time, Peter.
Good ball, good take. Vieri going about things with real menace. De Bruyne. There he goes, motoring forward. Oh, that's a fine interception. Milan are still that goal to the good. And here's Pulisic.
Pulisic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Chance for a shot! And he scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to...
Martinez! And he should have made them pay.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Now, can they get him away? Goes for a shot! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that pass just didn't quite work. Can he finish? It's in! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away, yet...
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I've heard only good things about this player, João Neves, Peter. He's very good under pressure, plays with an awful lot of courage, always wants to get on the ball, and positionally, very, very sound. He's a real asset for any team at number 6 or an 8.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Portugal claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Portugal with the corner, they're first. Oh, good climb! No, not the best of headers. That has not gone well. João Neves. And it's Vitinha. Nicely aimed pass. Rafael Leao has it in a wide position. It's their second corner of the game. Spain are looking to go forward now. Cristiano off the post, and needless to say, that deserved better.
Cristiano Ronaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Yamal going forward. He's found a way through. Shoots! Goal! Spain! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
João Neves is the guilty party there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Howson. Raul. Looking for the run. Now it's Yamal. No, he refuses to take the bait. Rodri powering forward here. João Neves did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Rafael Leao clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way. Portugal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Ruben Dias. He's looking wide. Yamal makes a move down the right. And the counter is on. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now who's going to be first to this? Gonzalo in it. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Portugal trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Away we go again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Gonzalo Inacio. It's a pretty loose pass. Nice looking ball. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Antonio Silva. João Neves. Vitinha. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Grimaldo. Now it's Trincao. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, super! Oh, what has happened here? Now, can he find a finish? And that has sent him sprawling. And it's been hooked away. And the counter is on, now then! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Substitution for Portugal, number 13. Coming on to replace him is number 11, João Felix.
So, third quarter of the game. Well, there's the clearance. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Probing pass, and he was quick to react. Big chance to get at them. They get a throw in.
Substitution for Portugal, number 18, Trincao. Number 10, Rafael Leao. Coming on the field, number 6, Pedro Nacho. Number 14, Pedro Gonçalves. Substitution in progress.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Portugal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Bojan. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well played. Portugal could be just about done here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't...
Gonzalo Ramos! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Just 5 minutes left. Bojan. Oh, this is a terrific... And Bojan!
Spain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
2 minutes to be added on. That has been slung wide. And that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Beckham standing over it.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
Lindelof gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, some astute defending there. Tries to pass it through. He has found the way through. He's in a great position here. Gabriel clears without hesitation. Elanga crosses it in here. Shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Kulusevski goes short. Decent chance! Goal, Sweden! Simplicity itself.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Number 7.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Batistuta. Nice control. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's going wide left. And he's managed to get free. Now the ball, and a header! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Sweden are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's had a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Cafu with a definite fell there. Bergvall. Gyökeres. That's destined for the flank. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Chance, surely! And he's there to get it away. It's a throw-in. And here's Isak. Pinches it off him.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Delivered. Real chance! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
A case now of complete control. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
If you do have a chance today, please.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So the action resumes. Portugal not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Sweden couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Batistuta. And that is expertly dealt with. Goodmanson. And Bergvall tries to play it through. And that was very necessary. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Ah, he's given it away. Kulusevski! He's kicked it out just.
Kulusevski clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And he cuts out the supply. That's put paid to the danger. Lindelof. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Portugal are down to 10 men. It's a sharp pass. A lot of space. Shot a goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's quick to get rid. And that's played. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal.
The goal scorer for Sweden after 69 minutes is number 17, Gyökeres.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Great vision. Vitinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Sweden are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And that pass just didn't quite work. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Kulusevski receives it in a good position here. That's really well cleared. And it's lofted through here.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Not the most accurate pass. Looking for options for movement. Gyökeres. Bergvall, given the lift of his goal. Gyökeres.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now, can they get him away? No, again, there's no way through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Portugal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
And a quick reminder today.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility, the work rate. He's got it all.
One of the greatest strikers of all time, surely.
Very true.
And now they can spring out of defence. Baresi calmly anticipates. And here's Batistuta. Now, can they get him away? Goes for a shot! Oh, he's won it! They willed it, and it happened! Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
It is now time for our special lottery. Please
And
grab
there
the tickets
you
from
have
here
it.
when you're walking through the gates.
And that is how you do it. One quick draw finish.
That really was intense stuff, Peter. Just overwhelmed.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, that has not gone well. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now that looks a decent ball. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And here's Ramos.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Out towards the flank. He's got away. A real chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He's found space here. And that's the keeper's ball. And it's Nunez. And no, that was never going to make it.
Mexico really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Now it's Joao Felix. Short changes him with that pass. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. It's a threatening, decent chance! Goal! Mexico! And it's Mexico who take the lead. That was a given, it always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
Mexico are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Looking for options for movement. Thinks about the shot. Takes a shot! And he couldn't finish.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
He's a sharp little ball here. And the referee says that is that for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Hello, attendees.
Portugal
This is
training
a
by the
children's
tightest of
announcement.
margins at half-time.
With the father of a boy in
Well,
a
for me,
blue
Peter,
hat
things have never
currently
really
make his
got
way
going,
to the
but at least
information
this will be a
centre.
good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha. And here's Joao Felix. Can he get on the end of this? It's out for a goal kick. Portugal still this single goal behind. Space for him to turn and look. Pings in across, towering header! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Coming on the field is number 16.
Gonzalo Ramos.
Portugal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that has put paid to that. Your impression so far, Jim?
Portugal are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as they're...
Goes for a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And that's a good finish. And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Mexico are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Played in, a header! It's loose, and it's come back out to him. Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
And yes, it's him again.
Substitution for Mexico. Number 9, number 10. Coming on the field, number 24.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Taking place.
Mexico find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's a sharp pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's the chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's a good ball out wide. He's in plenty of space here.
Substitution for Mexico. Number 25. Coming on to replace him is number 26. Substitution in progress.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
There's the shot! Now it's Ramos. 5 minutes to add. Nice bit of trickery. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Oh, easy pickings there. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Portugal are beaten, and they... A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. He has found the way through. Towering header! Oh, split-second reaction.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bernardo Silva. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Cross goes in there.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Well, that is one way to stop him. In towards the back stick, and the keeper beats it away. Portugal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And this is Ronaldo. And they're quick to get it back. He's had a shot! Goal! Portugal! Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Portugal, after 22 minutes, is number 9, Gonzalo Ramos.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rafael Leao. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment. And the shot! And there's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move. The inevitable classy finish.
Portugal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's made its way to him. Almost half an hour in now. That's put paid to the danger. That's gone for a throw-in. Portugal have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's picked out the run. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Plays it across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Bernardo Silva.
2 added minutes has been
Strong
indicated.
running down that left flank. Spread out to the left. And for the first half, that is that. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Portugal sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Terrific effort! And it's in! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
It's a promising position. Elects to cross. Rafael Leao can get it clear. Ruben Neves, and he's intervened well there. Knocks it out wide.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Vitinha. Oh, perfectly measured that. Space for him to turn and look. Has to go back here. Getting up there! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitution for Mexico. Number 9. Coming on
Mexico
the field is
choosing to make the
number
first
24.
change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making...
There could be trouble here. Driving forward. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Tries the cross. And he's there to get it away. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the... He's having a pop! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Mexico really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Number 10. Coming on the field. Number 16. Number 20.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Ramos. Threads one in. Takes a shot!
Portugal really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And they've got rid and claimed it back swiftly. Pass is just off target.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that will be it. Portugal have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I really like the look of Florian Wirtz, Peter. What's impressed me most is his decision-making, which has been grown through his youth years. That comes from his wonderful understanding of the space around him. And he can dictate the...
Getting up there! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rafinha with the short one. Gets the shot away! Oh, that was no routine save.
Hakimi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. Pings in he leaps for it. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, he's won it. The most decisive of all goals. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Just a quick request today for
And
everybody
with
to please
that,
kindly
the
remove any
end.
cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
All over in a flash. Wow.
Well, the players didn't know what hit them clearly, and still don't by the looks of it. I think
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Argentina.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're underway.
there's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's managed to get rid. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That's a throw. Pass somewhat off target. Kimmich. Now it's Berbatov. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Batistuta. And Shevchenko! And one more try! But he's left disappointed.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
He's going to be disappointed with that. This is a promising build-up. Kimmich picks it up now. Gabriel with the clearance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Donatoni. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's quick to get rid. Mateus, chance!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Deftly away. That has not gone well. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. 15 minutes till half-time. Shot, surely! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Argentina are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And they've got rid. Baresi. Back towards the middle.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Donatoni gets into a good position. Terrific effort! And that's a tidy finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gabriel. Yamal. Gerrard running with intent. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
It's a good 30-35 yards out, this. And here's Gerrard. Takes the shot! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Corner number 2 then. Diaz clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Batistuta. Argentina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're...
Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
A case now of complete control. Marquinhos. Maldini with the clearance. Now that's well seen too. Dani Olmo. And he welcomes it in. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitutions taking place.
Marquinhos. Maldini. Gerrard. Crosses it in here.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Taken back almost at once. Donadoni. There's the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Shevchenko. Played out wide. Back where it came from. And it's made its way. And it shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. That's put paid to the danger. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Can he get on the end of this? That's very neat. That's an excellent interception. Pele.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Shevchenko. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Batistuta. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the keeper takes decisive action. And he thumps it clear. And it's Batistuta.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Gabriel gets over and intercepts. It's a pretty loose pass. He's beaten the last man, and the shot! And he's stuck it away. Just cruising! They are cruising! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 13, Luis Diaz. Number 19, Jamal. Coming on the field, number 26, Kagawa. Number 11.
And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Portugal desperately failing to impose themselves.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. So Dida between the sticks for this one, widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of the great keepers from Brazil.
The big easy for me. There was indeed a time in his career where he was considered as being one of the best, Peter, if not the very best. You don't have a career like his unless you're quite special.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. He's picked his way through. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. De Bruyne! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
That has been slung wide. He's got away. Pedro Neto running with intent. Pedro Neto. Now it's Mbappe. It's a good look. Oh, good! Against the crossbar. It's gone in. He's put through his own net.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
He's had a shot! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time.
Great chance! He's a sharp little ball here. And here's Neto. Now then, the ball's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. Davis is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, shoot it! Oh, it's hit the post! The shot! Yamal. That ball looks a good one. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! He's dealt with that really well. Pedro Neto makes a dash for it. And he's intervened well there. Fabinho. Rice. And it's Dembele. And it's De Bruyne. Pele. Now, can they get him away? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And here's De Bruyne. And he can clear it away. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Away we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Tries to play it through. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pele.
Al-Ali Saudi definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Baresi has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Dembele is in a really good position out wide. Dembele! Shevchenko. That has been cut short. This looks promising. Pedro Neto. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the through ball. Some resolute defending there. Davis. Now it's Pedro Neto. Gabriel is the guilty party there. And he is going into that little black book. Davis. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Khan claims it without any fuss. Now it's Pele. Van de Ven did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Knocks it into space. Spread neatly. Well timed, excellent interception. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! And that would have been some goal.
Pedro Neto clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
Rice spots it and intercepts.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found a way through. Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
The goal scorer after
With fun
83
and
minutes
fury,
is
they continue to do their thing.
Pedro Neto.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Number 11, Messi.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Substitution for Portugal, number 13, Luis Diaz. Coming on to replace him is number 26.
Fabinho is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Looking to play him in. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's had it nicked away. Can he get it through? Oh, that's fabulous. Dembele. And the shot! And with that, the end. Portugal suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were